Go outside, buddy. Huh? Go outside. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Big River County Corso. So, it's kind of a upsetting video, but our boy Bootsy has been diagnosed with lymphoma. A couple weeks ago, I went to pet him and I just right around his throat, like my nails. Perks of an 8-year-old daughter. But anyway, I pet his neck and I felt big lumps on both sides. And my wife, she works at a vet clinic. She's an office manager at a local vet clinic, and I brought him in like the very next day, and they did just a simple blood test and found that he had indeed lymphoma. He's 10 years old, and we had to make the choice of, were we going to do chemotherapy or just try to make him comfortable while he's still with us. Chemotherapy would be roughly $5,000 minimum, and we'd have to go to the University of Wisconsin, and even then there's still no guarantees. And so we made the choice to basically just get him on prednisone, lower the size of his lymph nodes, and just make him comfortable and, kind of give him the best life he can have for his remainder here. It was a tough choice because up until a few months ago, he was still very, very active, very, very vibrant. And he still goes in spurts where he's like that, where he plays with Jade and even the lazy dog up there, Oakley. But more and more, he just wants to sleep and lay down. And, he just, like at the flip of a switch, he got old on us. And obviously, the cancer did that. But he is 10 years old, and he's had a very good life. He's been very loved the entire time. And, we're going to miss him a lot. But so today, we're going to take him out to Dad's place, let him hopefully get in the water and swim a little bit. Last year and the year before, he was very active in the pond, loves swimming. And we, the other day, we took him for a long walk, and I think it might have been a little too much for him. But he recovered a couple days later. I mean, he was just tired and sleeping a lot for a day or two. But he's, like I said, he's still doing all right. Bootsy, come here. But you can see it in his face. He's totally changed. It really sucks. As he's gotten older, he's turned into such a great dog. He was a handful when he was a young dog. He'd jump over 6-foot tall privacy fences and just wouldn't stop for anything. He was super high energy. But when Aaron and I got together, it was a lot of back and forth between this one and I. And we finally, I've really grown to love this dog over the past several years. It's really sad, and it's going to be tough without him. We just lost Aaron's other dog last year, Bo, little Chihuahua. He was full of attitude, and he was a great dog too. But yeah, it's going to be tough without this guy here. But we're going to try to make his days filled with love and as much fun as he can handle. And hopefully we get more time than what average is. So my wife kind of tried to figure out roughly how long other dogs that they've diagnosed with lymphoma, how long they typically last, and it could be a couple weeks to a couple months. But really hoping we get, we're really hoping we get a couple months or more with him, because he's such a sweet boy. Nice thing though, like I said, we started him on prednisone, and the pred really shrank the lymph nodes, and I don't know if that does anything to help the cancer or not, but at least the preds help him be more comfortable. So look at your boy, huh? So the downfall of the prednisone though is He drinks a lot and thus pees a lot. But the past few days we've also noticed that his appetite's kind of starting to diminish a little bit. So today he got a little bit of a treat. Instead of kibble, he got some stewed canned dog food. And boy, he loved it. Didn't you, buddy? Oh, didn't you? Yeah, you loved it. You good boy. Yeah, you my good boy, huh? Yeah. We're gonna miss you. Oh, yeah. Gonna miss you a lot. I'm not gonna miss you running off and stressing me out, but I'm gonna miss having you here. So, Boots is incredibly protective of my wife. It's actually pretty funny, but we call him Sergeant Boots because if Aaron and I are like playing around or messing around or whatever, he intervenes all the time, and he's like, not on my watch. And he loves her to death, and it's going to be tough on her, I guarantee it. But so Jade has actually started her heat cycle. She's 10 months old, so now she keeps putting her thing in Boots' face, trying to get him interested. She doesn't understand that he doesn't have the tools necessary. But nor do I think he would be interested at all anyway, huh? Yeah, good boy. Oh. Yep, gonna be tough. He's just a lover too. You know, people always talk about pit bulls and how they're aggressive and bad dogs, and you know what? I would have never classified him as aggressive. I would say he's probably the most protective and loyal dog I've ever seen, especially to my wife, because it's, you know, that's his mom. It's his human. And still wants to play, but it goes quick. Want me to throw it for you? You want me to throw it for you? Here, drop it. Ready? Go get it. I promise that looks a lot farther than it was. Maybe 10 feet. But, oh, Bootsy. See? He's over it. He just wants petting. That's what he wants. So anyway, I just thought I'd let you guys know that, you know, I know Boots has been on the channel, and he's our only non-Cane Corso left in the house, and he's not going to be with us very much longer, but we're going to give him the best time we can while he's still here. You go, boy. All right. Take care, guys.